The introduction of IoT. This is the basic definition. The objects that are not currently joined to the computer network, namely the internet, so which will be connected so that they can communicate and interact with the people and other objects. So we have another alternate definition also. We have this is the network of physical objects that contain embedded technology to communicate and sense or interact with their internal states or the external environment. This definition has been taken from the researcher. His name is called as Gardner. It's very interesting. He said. Right, next, as per I think the IoT is connect the unconnected things. It's I think the simple definition which I have understand. The connect the unconnected things. Let me define the characteristics of IoT. So these are the different characteristics: efficiency, accuracy, automation, enablement of advanced applications. Right, these are some of the characteristics. So first of all, this IoT that we develop, that has to be efficient. It has to serve efficiently the requirements of the applications for which they are deployed. They have to be scalable because we have already seen in the IoT system. So we are talking about large number of things. So we are talking not simply the millions of things, but in several billions and trillions. So we are taking about the scalability is also very important, and consideration is very important issue that has to be addressed. So even if the number of sensors and the sensing devices, IoT devices are going to increase, the overall network performance should not be compromised. So this is challenge in terms of the network. So from the networking perspective, it is a challenge that has to be worked on. There has to be unambiguous meaning and addressing architecture. So this is very important. So all these different devices already we have witnessed that addressing in the IPv4 context. These are already we discussed in the computer network subject, IPv4, IPv6, right? So in the regular existing internet context is a big issue. So we are talking about naming and addressing different mechanisms with the help of IP technology, DNS, the domain name server, right, etc. So we have all those things discussed in the computer network subject. Hope so everyone remember it, right? We need a new mechanism of naming and addressing of the different nodes, these physical nodes, the physical objects that are fitted with the embedded system. Another thing, in terms of resource requirements, each of these nodes are typically very low power. They have very low resources. They have to know whenever they are not required. They have to put on the sleeping mode. They have to go through a sleep cycle. So that means whenever they are not being used, they are not being active. They have to be put in the sleep state whenever it is required. For example, a smartwatch, whoever is wearing the smartwatch, when they move, this node also moves. The smartwatch also moves. So mobility like this becomes a very important problem in the context of IoT networks. The mobility of the devices and mobility of the subnetworks also is possible. Next one is already we discussed the genesis of IoT. This is the first IoT device in 1982 at CMU. This was developed by Mark Weiser Group, the first Coke machine, right? The Coke machine, whenever the customer put money in this machine, the Coke will be automatically come from a Coke machine, right? This is very interesting thing. This is the first machine IoT, right? So around 2008, the number of devices connected to the internet exceeded the number of people. Think now in 2020.